Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Inspired Lady podcast. It's your host, Belle Grubb. I am beyond excited for today's episode because we're going to talk all things holidays. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I am so excited. It's going to be such a good Thanksgiving year. I feel like every year I get a little bit more excited for Thanksgiving because it just means more. It means more to be around family, eating good food. I don't really like Thanksgiving food at all, really any of it, except for maybe like a good mac and cheese or something, but that's okay because I feel like there's just so many good traditions to be around there and it's a lot of fun to be a part of. So yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving this year. And like I said, every year I feel like I look forward to it a little bit more. And this year we're going to be with Matt's family. It's going to be so fun. And I was feeling very much so just in this holiday spirit and thought, let's go ahead and go with a holiday season essentials episode. I did this for fall. I'm going to do this for pretty much every season we go into, and it's time for the holidays one, okay? So we're going to go over all sorts of things like to-dos, to-buys, habits to keep, all the things, everything you need to really seek success and to do well in this holiday season, okay? So let's go do this, and yeah, let's get into this episode. So first things first, I am in the holiday spirit. I've got a little candy cane in my drink today. Oh yeah, super cute. Peppermint. A little bit peppermint and a little bit vanilla decaf coffee. As you know, that's the way we do here, okay? That's how we're sticking with it moving forward is decaf coffee. I've been loving it. So that's what we're drinking. And as far as life updates, it's just a good season, guys. I feel like it's a hectic season. The master's classes are almost done. I'm working on final projects, a couple 25 page papers, the things, and work is just killing it. Yeah, we're in our thriving time right now. And I'm very grateful for this season of being able to just sit back and see a lot of seeds that I've sown in the past kind of start to come to fruition and just reap a little bit of the benefits. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. And I feel like I am in a little bit more of a posture of gratitude, especially with the holidays right now. I always use the holidays as a time to reflect. The biggest day that I reflect on is my birthday. I always see where I grew, what changed in a year, all the things that happened from birthday to birthday. But I really enjoy just kind of the mindset of the holidays and the reflection, the gratitude, and the Thanksgiving hint of it all, just as we look for ways to be grateful for our family or what we have, the way we've been blessed, just all the things. And it's been really sweet. I love it so much. Well, anyways, let's get into the bulk of the episode because I want to go over some things like what we should be doing for the holidays to get in the best holiday spirit. I have a bucket list items, few fun things, and they're not totally stereotypical where I feel like everyone's oh, you have to, go ice skating and do stuff like that. But we do have a couple kind of cheesy ones, but they're fun. They're fun, cheesy ones, okay? And then I have a couple items that I think everyone should have to make the holiday season even better. And then we have habits that I want to talk about that I think we should all try to maintain throughout the holiday season, just to continue to work on being our best selves and not fall into a slump that we then feel like we have to fight to get out of in the new year. And the new year already comes with so much pressure to be a new person, to have your life together, all of those things. So instead of dealing with any of that, I really want to make sure that we're equipping ourselves to go into the new year, not necessarily to follow a bunch of really amazing goals that we're setting, but rather to just do our best to show up each and every day as our best selves. So yeah. Although I did forget one life update. I got a tattoo. Okay, we're going to talk about that for a second because it's actually my Christmas present. So Matt and I both had big Christmas presents. We do small, big, medium gifts, okay? And so we try to, and then we also do stockings. So we try to spoil each other as much as possible. We would try to stick around a good budget and we get each other one big gift. Mine was a tattoo. It's this cool viney pattern around my forearm. I love it. I went to a fine line artist north of Dallas. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. If you want her contact information, if you're interested in getting a tattoo, especially fine line, literally I would suggest traveling if you were going to go because she is, oh my gosh, she's so good. And she's the cutest little Christian. Oh, I love her so much. So you can feel free to reach out to me if you want her contact information. But That's a life update. And that was my main Christmas gift. Matt got a PS5. That was my gift to him. And everyone kind of thought it was crazy. Like everyone thinks I dropped, they're like $600. And no, that was not like Matt's gift was not in fact like the full $600 because he also sold his old PlayStation and Xbox in order to get that. So yes, I am the greatest wife of all time. However, not because I dropped $600 on his Christmas gift. Okay. Now we can talk about some things that I think everyone should do this holiday season. So first things first, I'm about to divulge to you a family tradition that my family has done on my mom's side since the beginning, like for the longest time. And we don't really tell other people, I'm going to say a lot about it. So the fact that I'm about to tell you all this massive tradition that now, my family did it all the time growing up, and now Matt and I carry on this tradition. This is like top secret, but it is such a massive part of my holiday life, memories, all the things that I have to tell you, okay? We call it sleep under the Christmas tree, okay? And it can be modified as one would like. Matt and I don't have kids now, so a lot of like the more childhood stuff we don't include. However, these were things that I did as a child that I want to do with my kids at some point. My mom grew up doing all the things. So what is sleep under the Christmas tree? You pick one night a year and anyone can get anything they want to eat out. Okay? So we would literally go and like, let's say I wanted crab ragoons and sushi. I'd go to a Chinese place for crab ragoons. I'd go to a Japanese place to get some sushi. Then I could go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a coffee. And then I could go to Subway and get a salad. And then I could go to like somewhere else to get a milkshake. Okay? Obviously I'm not going to do that, but you can get whatever you want from wherever you want, and everyone has to trek around and do all that. So Matt and I love it. We have so much fun. We get donuts for the next morning, and like we'll pick out, like I love sushi. Matt doesn't eat sushi. He likes barbecue. I don't eat barbecue. So we can kind of pick and choose foods that we don't usually get when we eat together. And it's so fun. Okay. So that's step one, is curating a menu for the night that is just full of a bunch of foods. And here's the thing, you have to get in the car and go pick it up. You can't have it ordered to you. Okay. So you go, and then you can make a hot chocolate if you want, or if you're feeling like, I'm about to eat so much food, I don't want this. Maybe pregame with some electrolytes, some water, do what you gotta do. And get in the car and then go look at some Christmas lights while you are going and picking up food from all of these different places. Okay? And you can include breakfast for tomorrow. Like you can get some donuts. It's super, super fun. I love this. That's step number one. Step number two, you come home. You put your PJs on, and then you watch a Christmas movie while eating your food. This can be any Christmas movie. We're going to talk about Christmas movies a little bit later in the episode, but it's just a really sweet time. Then when we were little, we were able to always do the Christmas story. We'd read something of the Bible, talking about the Christmas story, one of the Gospels, and just kind of remind ourselves what the meaning of Christmas is. And then, to top it all off, we'd get one early Christmas gift. Okay? And I think I'm going to convince Matt to do that again. Even though we already got our big gifts early, maybe we could do like our small gifts early or something. We're going to literally end up with like no gifts for Christmas because we are the worst at waiting. I will look at him and be like, hey, I want to go do like a Christmas gift right now. And then like I can wear him down and he'll be like, oh, fine, let's do it. Or vice versa. Okay. We're so bad at waiting for Christmas. But anyways, we're going to try this year to be a little bit better. But you get an early gift on Sleep Under the Christmas Tree. And it's so much fun. It's a little fattening because you're eating food that you probably aren't usually eating. And it's just a really good tradition. It's an extra day that we had to look forward to. It was always Sleep Under the Christmas Tree, Christmas Eve, and Christmas were like these December days that we looked forward to as a family. Matt is obsessed with this. I feel like any guy is just so excited when he hears that he can get all this different type of food. Honestly, same though. Like me too. So yeah, it's just a fun tradition that I think more people need to add into their lives. So that's my first one. Like I said, a big family. I don't know if it's a secret. It's like a family tradition that you guys can all steal. Now, some more to-dos. I want to talk about Christmas movies because they're important to me. I love a good Christmas movie. Here are a few that you have to watch this year. First of all, we're starting strong with Four Christmases. This is available on HBO Max, and it was available on Netflix. I'm not sure it is anymore. Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon, a masterpiece of Christmas movies, okay? Four Christmases. Next up, the Santa Claus series with Tim Allen, fantastic. Love those. All of them are super good. They get a little cheesier as you go on, but the one with Jack Frost, I don't know, that one just hits different. I love him. The first one's probably the best one, though. So good. Love them. Next, I'm a big fan of Christmas with the Cranks. That has Jamie Lee Curtis and, again, Tim Allen. He's just a Christmas icon. And very, very good movie. Very funny. Should be a classic, 100%. That was available on Netflix. Again, I don't know where all these movies went. I feel like Netflix is getting rid of a lot of really good movies, so maybe it's not there anymore. But Christmas with the Cranks. Watch it. You have the classics then. You have the Home Alone series. I mean, how can you not watch that? That's available on Disney+. So good. I love the Home Alone series. I mean, I will cry laughing every time. Every time. The Grinch, The Elf with Will, oh my gosh, what's his name? Well, it's not Will Smith. Oh gosh. Will Ferrell. That's his name. There we go. And that's a good one. I like that. Jim Carrey in The Grinch. That's really good. And then White Christmas is like a really old movie, but my mom and I like to watch it every year. So good. I love that so much. Those are just a couple movies that will get you into the Christmas spirit. Like there's no way you're not going to be feeling Christmas after that. Okay? Then I want to talk about Christmas lists. A Google Doc. This is how insane we are. Me and Matt have Google Docs that are color coordinated to like price points and all this stuff. So we make it as easy as we can for our families. And we send this out and it's like bulleted lists. But I think it's really helpful because then you're able to like know what you received and what you didn't. So I have a birthday in February and I know what to add on to my birthday wish list then. Whatever I didn't get for Christmas. I don't know. Having an organized wish list is very important though. I think. To me it is at least. Let's see what else is on here. Gingerbread houses. I told you we were going to get a little cheesy. I love a good gingerbread house. We have gingerbread houses. I almost made Matt make them last weekend, but he told me that it was way too early and he would not be participating. So we're going to do that this weekend. We're going to make some Christmas gingerbread houses. And I think they're cool because they also double as cute decor. So gingerbread houses, that's a main one. And then another bucket list one, which I am super excited about because we're going in a few weeks, is we're going to go to the zoo to look at Christmas lights. I feel like when you're driving around trying to find Christmas lights, it can be very hit or miss on whether or not you find good ones that you actually want to look at and whether or not neighborhoods are participating at a level that is acceptable, really, when seeking Christmas lights. But the zoo, we're going to walk around and just look at Christmas lights the whole time. And I think it's going to be so fun. I love the zoo so much. And yeah, it's just going to be so good. The zoo tickets on Wednesdays are only $8. So I'm going to take off work and Matt's class is already done. And I'm so excited. We're going to go literally walk around the zoo for $16 and just look at Christmas lights. That's going to be such a good Christmas tradition. And I think everyone should do something like that. So now I want to talk a little bit about things that we can spend a little bit of money on to make the holiday season a little better. Obviously, we have to do gifts, which, by the way, a little plug, if you're struggling to find gifts for anyone, and I'm talking coworkers, acquaintances like neighbors, your dad, your mother, brothers, sister, significant other, best friend, all the things, okay, all the relationships that might need a gift, I have, in my opinion, the greatest gift holiday giving guide known to man. Okay? Known to man. It is so good, guys. I'm actually really impressed with myself. That's how good it is. I'm going to link it for you in the show notes. So just go to the show notes. You can click the link and just look through them because I think that you're going to at least be inspired to do something. I feel like so many of the gift guides that we see, especially for men, it's like slippers and some sort of tool. And I'm pretty sure there's slippers and a tool on there if that's what you need. But there's also so many good other ideas that have been vetted by my father, brother, and husband. So we have 3 relationships that were all viewed this list okayed it, approved it, and gave me ideas to add additional things on that they would love to receive from a daughter, sister, or wife. Okay, this list is good. Same thing for if you need to get something for your coworkers or maybe just a close friend that you don't maybe know as well as other friends. Like you can't look at them and be like, oh, you need this. It's just a really good acquaintance list. A neighbor gets you something really nice and you have to get them something. This is the list to go to. And then I have the ultimate girl guide. I mean, it has so many amazing ideas for mothers, sisters, all the girls in your life. But what I wanted to talk about though today in Two Buys is not necessarily gift buying, but rather just small things that you can buy to put yourself in the holiday spirit, okay? First of all, we all knew this was coming. Holiday drinks. Well, let's talk about them. Something I am very excited to try from Starbucks is going to be the sugar cookie, almond milk, coffee, decaf, okay, with peppermint cold foam on top. Very much so looking for that. I'm going to go try that ASAP. I think it's going to be my new holiday drink. If we're talking Dunkin' Donuts, their cookie butter coffee looks intriguing. It looks really good, but here's the problem. Dunkin' Donuts commercials look really, really good, but I feel like every time I go, it's always a little bit of a letdown. And I worked at Dunkin'. I don't know if this is common knowledge or not. I actually worked at a Dunkin' Donuts for a couple of months, and I hated it so much that I convinced my brother to get a job there so he could work there with me and hate it also. Here's why I hated it. We had to get there at 4 a.m. So every morning we woke up at 3:30 to go drive to Dunkin' Donuts and do the opening shift. And then we would work from 4 a.m. all the way until like 11 a.m. And so it was nice because then we'd come home and we'd eat lunch and then go to the gym. And then we go to the beach the rest of the day because I was living in Florida at the time. And it was good, but it was also a really like long job. And I noticed that no one really cared how they made the coffee. And a lot of stuff made more sense after that because Dunkin' sends out a very like strict list of how to make certain coffees and no one really cares. I don't know if Starbucks like has like a rewards program or something, like if you make enough coffees right, like you get a reward or something, but it's not like that at Dunkin'. Like everyone just kind of throws together whatever. And there were times where we would be like, I would say like, hey, this needs to be made. And then I'd get it and I'd look at it and be like, this isn't right. And they're like, oh, it's just what we had on hand. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't really feel comfortable giving this to the paying customer. And I'd go back and remake it because usually I was the cashier because what happened was we always found we got really good tips on those days. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cocky, but I swear it was just trying to like love on people and make them feel seen and heard and just give them a little bit of Jesus's love. And I can't help it if they tip me well after that, you know? Okay, anyways, those are the holiday drinks that I'm excited about. Next, I want to talk about a holiday set. So you can dress fancy for some holiday Christmas parties. That's fine. That's fun. Lots of good resources on that. Now, I want to talk about cozy, sleep under the Christmas tree, Christmas Eve, night of, and Christmas morning outfits. Airy. We all know I'm ambassador, yes, but here's the thing. They have these sets that they have pants, shorts, shirts that are long sleeve, short sleeve jackets, and dog sweaters that will all match one pattern, like a flannel with like a little extra like frill on it or something. And they're so cute and they're perfect for the holiday season. Okay. I mean, perfect. You get one of those sets. You can put the pants on, the shorts on, whatever for one of those, wear the short sleeve, the long sleeve. You can put your dog in the sweater. I mean, it all goes together really, really well. And having a set like that on hand, it's a vital part of the holiday season. Like it's needed. And it's such a beautiful part of the Christmas spirit, I think. And I don't know. I mean, you could even go to Target and get some matching ones with your significant other or your best friend, maybe your mom. Like, I don't know. Maybe you guys want to match some Christmas outfits. That's just so fun when you have a set that's dedicated to Christmas. And then I actually box mine up with the Christmas decor because I don't want to see it every day because I get in these kicks where I want to clean everything, get rid of things that I don't use. And if I see it, I'm going to be like, oh, I only use this once a year. I'm going to get rid of it. I know that about myself. So I box it up with the Christmas decor. And when the Christmas decor comes out, So does the holiday matching set. And it's like I got a new one all over again because I forgot about it. It's ingenious. It really is. You should do it too. I also think that having a good go-to Christmas mug. I don't know if you've seen the one at Target lately. They have little gingerbread men or little trees and snowmen, and they're just so cute. And I feel like you need a Christmas mug. You need one, okay? You have to have it for hot chocolate and coffees and all the things. And they're so cute. So I think getting a Christmas mug is vital to your Christmas spirit and absolutely essential to the holiday season. Get just one, maybe a set if you need them, but same thing, box it up with the Christmas decor when you're done. So when you pull it out next year, you don't feel the need to go buy more holiday clothes, to go buy more holiday mugs. It's like you got a new one because you haven't been looking at it all year in your cabinet. So that's my suggestion there. And then this is a little bit of a fashion statement, but the chunky scarves, I am so into them this year. I've never been a scarf person, never in my life. But this year, a big, thick, chunky sweater, over a trench coat, whatever. So cute. The chunky scarf. I think I said chunky sweater, but you know what? I'm into chunky sweaters too. But a chunky scarf is so stinking cute. I'm obsessed with them. And they're so fun. They're so versatile. You can add them to any outfit. They're so cute. That's a holiday essential, but I'm also going to carry that over too. That's just a winter essential at this point. You just need one of those. They're so fun. So that is a little bit of my two buys. And lastly, I just wanted to talk a little bit about just some basic habits, okay? I really want to emphasize that it's important everyone's staying hydrated during the holidays. It's cold. Your lips are going to get chapped. Your skin's going to dry out. All the things are going to start happening. It's important to keep drinking water. It can be so easy. Maybe this is too niche. Maybe this is just a me problem. But it can be so easy to keep putting non-water liquids in your body because it's so much more fun. And I'm saying coffees. I'm talking about eggnogs. I don't like eggnog, but some people do. All of the fun holiday cocktails at these parties or mocktails. Oh my gosh, I've been loving mocktails lately. I got a strawberry smash the other day. We went out for a friend's birthday. It was so good. I don't actually know what was in it, but it was a fun mocktail. No alcohol, just funness in a cup. Okay, but anyways, beside the point. And there are ciders, there are sparkling waters, everything holiday themed is so much more fun that it's hard to do like the bare necessity of water. So here's your friendly reminder to keep drinking water in the holiday season and to keep putting on some lotion. Just some regular lotion. Get your hands, your elbows, your face, all the things, and stay moisturized in this holiday season. Okay, that's a habit we don't want to fall back on because in the new year, when we're reevaluating who we are and who we want to be, I can tell you, dry skin you is not going to be happy as moisturized, flourishing skin you. And that kind of goes along with just remember to keep moving your body throughout the holidays, especially as it gets cold. It's so much easier in the month of December to hunker down and to curl up, watch fun movies, eat fun food, drink the fun drinks, make the cookies and eat the cookies, all the things. But we don't really feel like going to the gym because it's freezing out. And we don't really want to do home workouts because there's better things to do with our time, it feels like. Just a reminder, keep moving your body. Keep slowly chipping away at who you want to be, 1% better every single day. And if you keep just trying a little bit harder to make yourself a little bit better, it's going to pay off longer. So when New Year's Day comes, and guys, we're going to talk about New Year's Day. Trust me, it's an upcoming episode. I love New Year's Day. I love it. So we're not going to bash on New Year's and all the resolutions that come. So many people do. No, we are going to celebrate the inspiration that comes with New Year's. But with that being said, don't dig yourself in a hole in December that is hard to get out of. Enjoy the fun food, enjoy the fun drinks, but keep drinking water, keep moving your body, and keep chasing after your goals and your dreams while still letting yourself enjoy the moment you're in, if that makes sense. I also think that, as I said at the beginning of this episode, it's just a really good time to become a person of gratitude. This season is all about just reflecting on your blessings and reflecting on all that you've accomplished last year and all of the growth you see and all of the family and friends and loved ones and just everything coming together during the holidays. And if we don't take time to recognize each of those individual pieces, we're going to be overwhelmed by it all and maybe even a little bit, I don't know, full of anxiety about it. I really do get anxious when I think about all these things and it's not coming from a place of thankfulness. So if we really focus on thankfulness, I think that this season is just going to be a lot more productive and helpful and easy for us to navigate. A way that I recently heard of to do this is to actually put a sticky note set in the bathroom with a pen, and then every time you're in there brushing your teeth, doing your skincare, whatever, you just write down one thing you're grateful for and stick it to the mirror. And then the next time you're in there brushing your teeth again or washing your face, doing more skincare, whatever, you just replace it and you take that one and you put up a new one. Or you could leave it up there and have an entire mirror full. But do this for the month of December. And by the time it's over, you should at least have like 60 things you're grateful for on this mirror between your morning and night routines. I don't know, guys. I feel like that would be a really good way to stay thankful this season, to stay just positive and feeling like we're blessed and not stressed. Oh my gosh, it was so cheesy. I can't believe I just said that. Ew. But it stays true. The truth is there. So I know this was a little bit of a shorter episode, not too deep, not too crazy, hopefully fun and getting you in the Christmas spirit because like I said, tomorrow's Thanksgiving and do you know what that means? Midnight strikes and no one, and I mean no one can say we can't listen to Christmas music anymore because it's happening. Okay. All right. I hope you guys all have an incredible rest of your week. Have an amazing Thanksgiving and I'll see you all next week for another good episode of the Inspired Lady Podcast.